expulsions. This is an appropriate time for us to restate our individual and collective commitment and determination to let love conquer this hate. This violence, which was fueled not only by hate, but also by assault weapons and military-style rifles that are in our street and must be banned. Tragic irony on irony and tragedy, the surviving gay men last night are prohibited by federal regulation from even donating their blood in this time of crisis in Orlando because our federal government still communicates to our country there's something dangerous about our blood. This creates that context, that social and political context which breeds this kind of hate. So let us stand together. We are not going away, and our voice is not going away. We stand strong, we stand tall, we stand proud. Let your voice be heard. And I just want to close with one of my favorite quotes of Cesar Chavez from his prayer to the farm worker. Help us to remember those who have died for freedom, for justice, for they have given us life. Help us to love even those who hate us, so that we can change the world. Love will conquer hate. Love more. Thank you for being here tonight.
Yeah, fuck the NRA. How dare you? How dare you? National NRA, National Real Assholes. That's a good one. Is that a gun in your pocket? Because I'm not glad to see you, bitch. You know, I'm old, I'm queer, I'm weary, and I'm full of gay blood, but we're gonna fight back and continue, and continue, and continue. What really pisses me off is it started with a kiss. A kiss. A simple, a pure act of intimacy. So let's all kiss. Mayor Lee? Chief of Police. Oh my God, I got a little tongue. So here it is, boys and girls. Here is where the true sickness lies, with what I call laissez-faire homophobia. Oh yeah, we like gay people, but they can't get married. We like transgender, but they can't pee next to me. Fuck you. You have blood on your hands. You have blood on your hands. You've enabled this. And locally, I'm talking about our Archbishop as well. Chill out. Chill out and chill out. Thank you all for being here. You know the struggle will continue. Love you all. Thank you.
Let's hear it for Tom Amiano, Arquedo, Mayor Lee. You know, I want to acknowledge a couple of other people. Someone who just joined us on stage is our new interim Chief of Police, Chief Chaplain. Thank you very much for being here, for standing with the LGBTQ community. I also want to call upon someone who himself has actually witnessed what gun violence is doing to this country. He's a friend of mine a queer leader, Alan Martinez, who's on the Historic Preservation Commission, and his family was actually what experienced gun violence. So I want to call on Alan Martinez.
A year and shortly, a little less than a month ago, my brother Richard and I commandeered the podium at the Sheriff's Department in Isla Vista because my nephew, Christopher Martinez, was killed in the massacre at UC Santa Barbara. In that speech my brother and I wrote, my brother said, my nephew died a year and a half after Newtown, 15 years after Columbine, because of craven, irresponsible politicians and the NRA. And that hasn't changed since. And let me tell you, I've learned a lot in the last couple of years. The NRA is waging an unremittent, constant war on the American people. This war is taking place in the state legislatures. I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but they are constantly passing open carry laws, trying to pass campus carry laws. They are defending the law that says gun manufacturers can't be sued. They are attacking any attempts at background check. It's constant, and it's not. The Congress, forget Congress. This is happening in the state legislatures. That's where the fight is, and you need to be aware of that. Now, the other thing, the reason the NRA is doing this fight to defend assault weapons isn't because you need an assault weapon and 500 fucking rounds to kill a deer. You know that. We know what this is about. It's because a certain segment of population in this country has reserved the right to declare civil war on queers. They've reserved the right to declare civil war on Latinos. They've reserved the right to declare civil war on black people. They've reserved the right to terrorize and threaten and violently threaten women. We know that's what this is about. This isn't about hobbies. It's not about killing animals. You don't need an assault weapon to hunt. The other thing about it is that you can see the spin already, that it's about the Muslims. But until, Orthodox rabbis, Orthodox Russian priests, Orthodox Greek priests condemn violence against homosexuals and queer people, it's not the Muslims. There's only one evangelical minister in this country who's fighting gun violence. One. Not a single other evangelical minister has come out against gun culture or against homophobia. So until the so-called religious moral leadership that can actually make a difference comes out against homophobia and gun violence, it's not about Muslims. And let me tell you, the other thing is that people, especially my family,